And hey, look here, Todd Monken is about that business. We already have an O-line coach, George Warhawk. So we got him. We also are trying to request an interview to get a new passing game coordinator. Look, hey, and we going right to the Ravens. We are going right to that Ravens staff. Remember, I told y'all, most times you hire somebody, you gonna hire somebody within your circle. That's what it's gonna be every time. So I feel good about the O line. I feel like the O line gonna be like that. And y'all, I know it's a lot of chatter out here too about, yeah, is Shador is the main quarterback or he gonna go get another quarterback? Look, man, he could do what he want to do. Shador got to show up and show out, period. He could do whatever he want to do. Shador got to show up and show out. The team already rocking with Shador, so we ain't worrying about that. Shador know he got to show up and show out, and Shador already know this a new head coach. Going to be a new offense scheme. Ain't nothing new. I got to prove myself again. I had to prove myself last year. I got to prove myself again. It's different if Kevin was here, because Kevin, you know, well, he would have had a chance to do it, Deshaun. But, hey, we don't know how the draft going to go. We don't know how free agency going to go. But we got some time before that happens. We know right now, he trying to get that offensive side right. Then you got Jim, our defensive coordinator. He say he fed up. Get your hat, your coat, and walk on out the door. So he want a deal. Well, supposedly, he hot. He felt tried, so he ready to get up out of there. But, hey, y'all, let's get off into this thing. So, we got a new O-line coach. Our O-line coach has been in the league a while. He been in the league for a while. So, all I know is, as an offensive coordinator and an O-line coach, they kind of go like this. At least from what I seen in college. I done seen college, OC and an O-line coach go together. I done seen them go together. We gonna see what they do. Now, I did hear that they had problems with their guards this year, with their guard play with the Ravens. So maybe that what was holding them back. But all I do know is OC and an O-line coach is like this. They kind of travel together because the OC got the scheme, but he need the O-line coach to make the scheme work. That's why they like that. That's why he brought him. And they was most likely going to be attached to the hip either way. If they would have went with John Harbaugh to the Giants, both of them would have been attached to the hip, most likely. You could get somebody to learn your scheme, but man, Todd saying, look, I ain't got time for somebody to learn my scheme. I want to go ahead and jump full throttle into it. And I need an O-line coach who knows it. So that's what he did. Now, I done seen people say a few things. I done seen people say a great hire. I done seen people say it's a trash hire. Either way, we here now. We here now. We got to see. I seen somebody say, well, hey, one thing about it is, at least we know the coaching going to be good. So now it's going to be on the players. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for Todd. Somebody asked me today, they said, Coach, do you got a team you really follow? And I'm like, actually, I got a few teams. I do, but I don't. Like, I follow the coaches. But in this sense that I'm in the NFL, I follow Shador. And Shador got me in the league now. I follow Coach Pryor. He was at Jackson State. Now he at Colorado. Boom. Follow Willie Simmons. He was a few places, but he was at FAM, then Duke, then FIU. So, you know, those I really check on and see what's going on. Okay, so now since I'm in the NFL, Cleveland is basically my team. Because I'm reporting on them every day, so I want to see Shador win. That means I want to see the whole squad win. So that's where we at with that. I need to see Cleveland win. Now that Todd is locked in and we done sat on it, we done marinated on it. He done got an old line coach. I'm talking about like that. And we trying to get a coach from the Ravens as well, and Danny Breyer. We want him to be our passing game coordinator. I thought it was for the OC. So I wonder who. So if you get a passing game coordinator, you normally come back and get a running game coordinator, but you can still have an OC as well. So Todd is getting this offensive side right. He started with the offensive side, and we gonna run with it. I'm ready to see what Todd do. I done seen different clips on Todd. Todd out there saying, man, look, the media create all these narratives about you and have you where he said, you don't think we want to win every week too, but stuff happened. Okay, cool. So it looked like he gonna lay that law down. It looked like he'll lay that law down. Now, I don't know if he will, but the way he talking and the way I'm seeing him on the little stuff that they finding on him, look like Todd gonna bring that heat. Todd look like he's ready to get out there and let people have it. So he ain't gonna let you talk about it no any kind of way. He probably looking at it, not that he focused on it, but they probably looking like, let me see how they talking about me. Okay, so they gonna be in the room with me. They gonna be in the room. Let me see how they talking. Todd, it's on you, brother. You got your first head coaching job. I think out of all the hires so far, it's only 2 new guys who have been hired. And that is Todd and Jesse Minter. Both of them from the Harbaughs. Now, they done coached other places, but they most recently been with the Harbaughs. And you know Todd got that Georgia up on his belt. So somebody looked at all his offenses from Georgia to here. He does pretty good. I don't know how it's going to be with us, but he does pretty good. So, Todd, man, look, do your thing, boy. You got my attention. You have my attention fully, unless you go south on Shador. And I ain't even tripping if you go bring in a veteran quarterback. I know you got Deshaun Watson there, but he ain't played in a year, so I get it. If Shador go down, that's how I'm going to look at it. But if you bring in a veteran quarterback, I ain't tripping. I'm going to go with it. I just want to see how you play this thing out, how you going to treat my boy. That's all I want to see, how you going to treat my boy. And then I know how I'm going to look at you from here on out. Ryan Nicole, excuse me. Ryan Nicole, what's good? Billy, what's happening? PC, Count, what's good? J Smooth, what's good? Robert, what's happening? JP, Rail, what's happening? Pete, what's good? RS, you said Lamar James. Dang, I forgot that boy's name. Lamar Jackson. Hold on. Said Lamar James. Lamar Jackson supporter. Warhop is a horrible. He terrible to you. We gonna see. I'm riding with it now. I'm riding with it. Jay Smooth, you say you know the coach called Prime and 12 letting them know the plan. Why you think Prime posted? Oh, they did. I ain't know he hollered at him. Hey, now that's the way to start. That's the way to start right there now. Sweet. You say you sad about how the Browns have messed up Ward and Garrett isn't going to play well if these well, if you really look at the thing, owners going to do whatever they want to do. Then the GM got to follow whatever the owner do. And then so on and so forth. It's next man up. If we ain't got him, it's next man up. I want him, but it's always going to be next man up. As long as the owner in control, it ain't too much you can say. You can talk that talk, but they're next man up you quick. They're next man up. Now, I don't want him to mess it up, but hey. Hold up. Oh, Ryan Nicole, I ain't even see you say that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, you got that January birthday, January 29th. Happy birthday, Ryan Nicole. I did not see you say that. I was so quick to strolling. But Birthday cake. What you doing for your birthday today? What you doing for your birthday today? And appreciate you rocking with me on your birthday. Surviving. You said, hey, Colin, what O-line do you like? I don't really pay attention to the O-line like that. Now, it's a list that I do have that have all the free agent O-linemen out there and all the college O-linemen out there. But I be looking at them wide receivers. That's what I be looking at, them wide outs. Now, if we can get us a George Pickens, although he may not come there, but if we could. Factory, you say Monken has been wanting to be a head coach, wanting to coach the door. I seen that. I seen somebody say that Georgia was on him. We gonna see. He got an opportunity now. Yep, you even said it too. UGA out of high school, Monken wanted to coach the door, and then I know that they tried to draft him, but I don't know who was behind the draft part. FD was good. Miss Cameron was good. Blue, you say Shador celebrated too soon. The Browns defense checked out. He had to show love because they was gonna be on him. So he had to get out there and show love. He couldn't wait. He couldn't wait. He could not wait. He had to hurry up and say what he had to say. Defense, they older, they mature, they getting their cash. They do whatever they feel like doing. New Cleveland, what's happening? You say Monken wanted Shador since Georgia. Why Cleveland media? I think they always going to be on dumb stuff, so I ain't really tripping about it. Just girl, you say that's unfortunate with Schwartz, but I hope they get Raheem Morris in. He been tearing up Josh. And, ooh. Hey, that's if he want to slide. But if you really want to make some noise, Cleveland would be the place because of everything that they got going on. Let them know. You hearing Brandon? I take it. I take it. I heard the tight end. I heard the tight end, Isaiah Likely, he's out. Well, gonna be out. Almighty was good. And hopefully we can get him. If we can get him, I'll be good. Miss Brantley, what's good? You said Schwartz showed up today, or he still? I don't know. I don't know. I get it. Okay, they say Schwartz, Jim mad because, A, he been passed over twice. Not once, twice. So the year that Kevin got hired, he wanted to be hired. Now this year in 26, he get passed over again. But he can't trip. At one time, he got a new opportunity. Now it's Todd's turn to get a new opportunity. I know this weird on the Browns because the whole time they've been putting out there in the front street, like, hey, we want to keep Jim, our defense coordinator, period. Well, Jim like, nah, I ain't going out like that. If Jim dip, he dip. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. AW, you say Miles gonna ask for a trade now? I hope he don't. I hope he want it. Hayes, you said Charlie Strong. Yeah. I think he with the Bucks or something right now on the D-line or something. I don't know. Hey, he probably still like Tampa, so. But I guess he would come out to be a defensive coordinator. LW say it's much easier to find an elite DC for an elite defense than it is to find a good OC for the offense. Yeah. I would think any big time defensive guy who chopping at the bits to be a DC or who already is a DC would come do it. But you never know. Double PJ, what's happening? Just girl, you say I hope the players do feel that way about Cleveland being the place too. Yeah. They got a squad on defense. Even though they mad, somebody should be able to come coach that and see what they did last year and make it work. Like but it ain't like our defense was just. They didn't shut them out completely where you just like, ooh, whoa. And then y'all, did y'all see that our special teams coach got a job with the Rams? I'm like, what? He got a job with the Rams. Ryan Nicole, you say, I got to rock with you on. Hey, bro. Hey, always. That birthday. Chicago in the building. GR, what's happening? F. James, what's good? Monet, you said, when did they ask for a trade? No. They saying that he should ask for one. He should ask for one. Let them know you said Monken is going to be great for. Oh, yes. They would use that tight end with the Ravens. Hopefully they use the tight ends with us. But they can't help but to because he's special. New Cleveland, you said Monken loves a 2 tight end system. Well, let's run that thing. Hit. We got running back. Y'all, we got what we need except for O-line, which Monken and Warhop, they could get in there and look, hey, what we need. Call some dogs over. Now the thing is, our starting O-line, I think 4 of them hit the free agents. Do we even want them back? If we want them back, then try to get them. If we don't, man, go grab somebody else. Just girl. You say you glad LA took Bubba. I don't know what made the Rams. I said, what could he have said? Because the Jets game, we clearly lost because of him. That was 14 points he gave up. Okay, okay. Let me put it like this. He's going to call the special teams play. The players got to run it. So I don't know if the special teams players was garbage or he was garbage. Or it was a combination of garbage and garbage or something. It just didn't go right when he was with him. But it's just the same as Atlanta got Kevin. Hey, to each their own. We gonna see how it turn out. If special teams be trash with the Rams and they lose games, like you clearly see they lose games scored, that's on them. PR, he ain't said yet. He hot though. They say that boy was hot. They say he told people, I'm done with Cleveland. I picture him saying that too. Like in my mind, I can't even remember how he talked, but in my mind, I picture him saying, man, they done passed me over. They passed me over for Kevin Sarr's self, and then passed me over for Todd. I done been here 6 years putting in my time, and they gonna bring him in. But, y'all, and this for the Bills too, the Buffalo Bills. When you hire from within, somebody did a little stat on it. It doesn't turn out good. So I think the Bills, unless they turn up and win that Super Bowl or get to play in a Super Bowl, I think the Bills might be in bad shape because it doesn't play out well. You might win some games, but you never come out on the winning cycle of it. So for Jim, in that case, bro, history ain't on your side for that. So I don't know if we want to slide that route. LW said, I thought Raheem Morris was going to the 49ers. I'd be happy for him. He might, but, well, we don't know where he's going to end up. They going to have their picks. Coach Dre, what's happening? LW said, I think he's like Bubba. He can't coach. He can just manage. And I thought Bubba was finna go to Atlanta. I was like, where? Cole, you said Raheem Morris could be a new DC? I want him to. New Cleveland. Well, somebody that's good. You said don't be surprised if T. Martin is the OC up on the Monken. He could come. He could, but Mentor might. Did Mentor hire a new OC? And then you still got John Harbaugh got to get an OC. I don't think he got an OC yet, so a lot in the air right now. Just girl, you say, does Monken have a connection with Leftwich? Because it appears he's been. If Leftwich getting that done to him, it ain't gonna matter what's gonna happen. They'll still shut that down. Y'all seen how the league act. The league get like that now. They'll shut everything down. Peach, what's good? I don't know. I wish Leftwich could Get in here and do what he. I wish he could have took the Jaguars. Just take the job, man. Because sometimes you can't wait, but maybe it's for his story, and he'll have a Red Sea story, but it ain't looking like it so far because I don't even hear from him. Well, there you say, was Todd the OC when Miles was there? Todd was the OC in 19. I don't know how long Miles been there. But I'm pretty sure you gotta highlight Miles, like, bruh. And holler at Jim. You gotta holler at Jim, man. What you trying to do, man? I want to rock with you. I think you like that. Gotta see. Pete, you say your book is very inspirational. It's good. Appreciate it. Hey, look, y'all. I am an author now. Put my name off in there. Put the book title in there and look it up. The Power of Faith and Positive Thinking. And yes, Colin Moore. I am the author. Appreciate that. Coach Dre, appreciate it. CF, what's good? New Clean, you say, but I appreciate you, Colin. You've been putting in work from day one. Hey, it's a must. It's a must. I think this the avenue God allowed me to put my gifts and talents to work. I already watch it, so now I just locked in a little more. LW said, I think it did take place. I also think that Jim really started thinking the job. He probably did. See, that's how you get your feelings hurt. That's why I work hard as I can, and then I let it go where it go. Like, Lord, hey, let it go where it go. Cause I would love, yeah, I let it go where it go. Sweet, you say Morris isn't going to get the job. Browns don't know how to hire. Well, Todd went and hired an O-line coach like that. So whoever on that Raven staff because it's about your circle. Get in your circle. Who in your circle? So if Todd could find somebody on that staff that he think like that, they'll bring him. They will bring him. Well, at least they'll request an interview. I don't know how to go, but Todd been in the league a long, long time. They know some people now. They know some people. But you know the O-line coach and Todd have both worked for Cleveland before. So, hey, they back at it. Hey, as you said, send Miles to the Jaguars for Hunter in the first round. I would like that because I know he'll know how to throw to Shador, but the NFL is a little different type of situation going on. You have to get them balls there in a certain amount of time, boy, because them boys be coming. No, you say Watson is not star. Watson ain't played in a whole year. So he missed basically all 25. He rusty. Like, rusty, read all about it, rusty. Shador has played. Shador been in football body shape this whole time. So, and got out there some preseason games, plus the college game. You got it where he's at the college level. I mean, not the college. He got 7 games and a half. And he finna have some Pro Bowl time. So Shador's situation to start is real good. He the best quarterback on the team. Most ready right now. Most football ready. Most. Only thing Deshaun Watson got on him is experience. More years up on this belt. That's it. But as far as his body being ready, his body not ready. And he gonna have to get ready with a new head coach. And they starting over. But Todd does have the opportunity to say, because y'all know March the 11th, I believe that date is correct, that the free agents, it starts where you can go get somebody. So, best believe if Cleveland make a run for a quarterback, everybody gonna talk. But just take yourself out of the Shador situation. and just look at it. Do you think that Deshaun is ready? I don't. I maybe around October-ish, November. I don't know. I wouldn't be counting on him. So is it wise for Todd to bring in a new quarterback? Let's look at it now. Is it wise for Todd to bring in a new quarterback to go with Shador? He might have Shador as number one, but he still needs somebody there just in case. Because if you look at it, you got Deshaun, ain't played for since 24. You got DG, you're not putting him in that game. Although you seen DG almost beat Baltimore. But Baltimore didn't do the same thing that they did to Shador. Baltimore wasn't really blitzing like that, but when Shador got in, they sent every exotic blitz they could send. They had a boy, like, boy, they were coming from everywhere. So, and Shador still almost won the game. He saw him up close, like, hey, hold up, they ain't get a boy no love, and he still look like that. He just fresh out there. Hey, Shador, you in the game? What? And he just, yeah. So Todd probably looking like, I could do a lot with that. I can go do a lot with that. But when March the 11th hit, it is quarterbacks out there. But check this out. Does a quarterback want to come to Cleveland? That's the thing. Does a Daniel Jones want to come to Cleveland? Does a Malik Willis want to come to Cleveland? When you're clearly going to probably have, excuse me, like, let's say the Steelers, right? Steelers could possibly need somebody. I know you got Aaron Rodgers, but they could probably need somebody. Then you have the Ravens. If they want to keep Lamar Jackson, I know they should keep him, but if mentors say he don't want to deal with that, let's see what we can get. He might dip him, but yeah, who knows? I just think they'll be looking. Maybe with the Steelers. Because you got Daniel Jones and Malik Willis. They're going to be the hottest names out. Hottest names out. LW. You got to clean the wax out your ears now. I never say that man asked for no trade. I said, somebody said in the chat that he would like, he might ask for a trade. And when you asked that, I said, I ain't say he asked for no trade. So you got to clean the wax out your ears. It's just a little easy thing. I hit rewind and hear what I said. I thought you were talking to me. Oh, talking to me. I just see it as it come. See him? You said Mendoza would be, okay. I thought you said me. I was about to say, I didn't say that. See him? You said Mendoza. I don't think we drafted no quarterback. I think we're going for a big boy. Craig, you say the Browns can't afford to get a QB in free agency with the Deshaun Watson contract. That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know if they won't, but Lamar Jackson got no trade in his clause. They can't trade him if they wanted to. He might want to slide to Miami, though. You said Deshaun with a good offensive line and wide receivers. But Deshaun ain't played in a whole year, though. He ain't played in a whole year. Smiley Mom, what's good? Chat, what's happening? Jimmy, what's happening? Double A, you say we not drafting. We shouldn't. It's no quarterbacks worth drafting this draft. But only reason why people talk about the quarterback like that because the way they did Shador so bad. Like, they talked about Shador like he was trash. Like they talked about it like he was trash. So it it's like it's hard for people to believe that he good because they talk about it like he trash. Survive, you say, Colin, if Jim leaves, who would you like to hire for a DC? The best one available. The best one available. That want to come. That want to come to Cleveland. But you got to understand, Jim old. He can still go for a head coach job, but he ain't got too many years left to be coaching, period. All right, so his time winding down. Just like Todd time winding down. And John Harbaugh time winding down. The next DC, if he was to leave, probably going to be a young guy looking to get an opportunity to be a head coach. So I would take it. I would look at that defense. I would come in and lay the law down, let them know I'm like that, and then show them the X and O's, and we'll go get that thing. We'll go get that thing. Just girl, you say you would love to see Lamar in Miami. I would too. I know he would too, because that's basically at the crib. That's at the crib. JB, what's good? Selmo, what's happening? Yeah. LW, you say the defense helped us win some games and definitely helped us. Correct. That's why we need somebody. I guess, I don't know. It ain't like Jim just super elite. He did have players that was like that. Monique, you said Mendoza would probably be taken by the Jets. I think the Jets or the Ravens got him on their radar. But my thing is, Mendoza didn't show me enough to make me want to draft him. Now, that quarterback that transferred from Duke to Miami, oh, I go get him. What other quarterback I would go get? The Duke quarterback transferred to Miami, I would draft him, but he's not coming out this year. He got to do one more. He got to do this last season at Miami. I think he's going to be real good, y'all. To me, right now, he my number one quarterback. He is my number one quarterback for the draft in 27. I know you got Arch Manning in that draft, or possibly. You got Josh Hoover in that draft, but Josh gonna be at Indiana, so Indiana quarterback's gonna always perform just based on how Kurt Cinetti do. So I'm looking at Mario Cristobal offense. I want to see how Darian do there. But y'all, when I tell you this draft, man, it is what. Yes, just girl. Yep. To me, he the number one QB right now. Yeah, Craig Mendoza, he got it done, but in that Indiana, and when he played Miami, it still didn't look like that. He was throwing the little routes. They keep beating the boy on the little fade route, little back shoulder routes and all that, but he don't strike me as the guy like that. LW say he's definitely a Raider. I'm happy for him. Hopefully, he won't struggle too much without Indiana offense. Well, they say the Raiders looking at Clint, the offensive coordinator for the Steelers. If they get him, we'll see. If they get him, we'll see. Just girl, you say I only seen Manza play in the ACC title game, but I watch. Listen. Miami got my attention because of him, and he brought his wide receiver. So just think they already got number 10. Now they finna bring his wide receiver Cooper. So him and Cooper already connected. So they finna be on another level, just learning the offense. They gonna go right back at it, and then him and Ted finna connect. Whoo, Miami look like they look like they finna shake some. Just good. Oh look, Charles, you say Mendoza. I don't know how good he really gonna be. I ain't saying he ain't gonna be good. you just gotta be 100% on who you draft with a quarterback. Cause you finna give them all the reps. Do you really want that quarterback to be, do you really think he that special? Or he just was like that for that year? Like when you look at Mendoza, when I look at his history, he just wasn't like that the whole time. Like if you look at Shador history, he was like that the whole time. You look at Caleb Williams, he was like that the whole time. You look at Jaden Daniels, he was pretty much balling from day one. Like I need a guy who balling from day one at QB and that lasted a while. I just, Ms. Bradley, you say why is Shador the only QB that everyone compares him to? It's that media. It's the Cleveland media that do it. If Shador was anywhere else and the head coach took up for him and the league didn't do him how the league did it, if Shador would have came into the league how he was supposed to come into the league, first round, top picks or whatever, we wouldn't have this. But since he came in how he did, they eat him up every time. Sam, you say they should get the Weaver guy that was with Miami. He was working with Monken in Baltimore. What position? GR, what's good? Just girl, you say, I think that's why Chambers wanted to go back to college. Correct. Like, you don't want to get... Listen, right now, I don't know what's going on with the Jets. It's like something wrong with them. Then you got us trying to draft at 6. Oh, Zay Weaver? I don't know if he'll go get Zay Weaver. If Todd go draft somebody, I mean, getting free agents, they getting big boy names. Nah. Anthony Weaver. I thought he was on the defensive side. LW says exactly. The media does this too. They do. They eat Shador up. That's why we could never. Shador gotta have to go out there and play ball and almost have a crystal clear game. But if we winning games and Shador win, we saw how the quarterbacks was last year. You seen quarterbacks throw 3, 4, 5 picks. Like I seen Brock Purdy throw a bunch of picks in a game, and they'll blame it on everybody but him. You seen Josh Allen throw a bunch of picks, but they'll blame it on everybody but him and fumble the ball. But when certain quarterbacks do it, they eat them up. So Shador just on the eat up side. They gonna eat him up. Tiff, you say, does any quarterback come into the NFL polished? I ain't gonna say polished, but some come kind of ready to roll. Like whatever, Jaden Daniels had coming into the league, that's what I want Shador to have. That's what I want Shador to have. Kathy, you say the Jets been doing this since the 1960s. Well, I guess they stuck then. Almighty, you say no, only one quarterback was close, was Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck came in the ball. LaJohntay Wester, I kind of feel bad for LaJohntay, man. Your head coach drafted you, he gone. The person who probably talked about you, which was your college coach, Willie Taggart, he probably going to the Giants. Your offensive coordinator, he with the. That's if they would trade for him, but he don't strike me as he would just go at them. Y'all gotta think they're gonna go for in that free agent time. They gonna go for some guys who been producing. Yeah, they might rock with Shador, but they like, nah, these dudes been producing. So you're gonna go for a wide receiver and an old lineman that been producing. They gonna do that before they do anything else. Just girl, you say the switch up by the draft like he couldn't read it. Yes, it was crazy. They was on Shador so much that they still on him because of this. But see, you got like I say, if you in your circle, if you can make it in the circle, and I'm a head coach or I'm a coordinator and you on my side, I'm going to put your name in the mix. So, like I said, Danny Breyer, we're requesting that he, that he comes over and be our passing game coordinator. He 35, so that let me know is he's on a track to eventually be the OC, to eventually be a head coach. That's all that's saying. Danny will have an opportunity to be a head coach in the future. Will he be one right out the gate? Y'all, this Florida weather, it go from cold this morning to where I gotta put on my gloves to now I ain't gotta wear my gloves. It's cold out there. Ooh, goodness. Yeah, I don't know, boy. Craig, appreciate it. Charles, you say someone within the Browns coaching staff helped him. They better get it. Almighty, you say LeJohntay in a weird spot with the coaches being let go. It is. He just got to go perform. He definitely got to go perform. What everybody do, but he got to perform. Yes, girl, you say you think LeJohntay will still be in Baltimore next season with that. That I don't know because he got to come in and show that he that number one guy in the return game. He got to catch all of them and then he got to be able to show him that he that guy is slide. But he was making plays. That was the thing. He was making plays. So you just never know. The NFL, y'all, is not for long. And who you think should stay in the league long, don't. And who you might think should be out the league ASAP, they might stay longer. TP, you say you'll send me some snow. Yeah, at least I know what I'm getting. With this Florida weather, it be hot, cool. Real, you say as soon as the sun comes up, yes, it heat up ASAP. But, yeah. LW says Sanders also had his QB coach come in 2 to 3 times each week. Oh, yeah. See, now we got to, because you talking about DC, now we got to figure out, will they keep Bill Musgrave? Do Todd like Bill Musgrave? Or he say, hey, bro, you got to get out of there. It's a lot going on, y'all. Tiff, you say that's probably AI. That's been no official report. DJ, yeah, I don't think DG getting traded either. He could, but I don't think he is. Sweet. You said, did you hear Atlanta is going to trade for DG? I done heard people talk about it, but I ain't heard nobody. It's kind of no point. You got, in the NFL, you technically, now, most of the time you can make it with these 2. The next guy going to be a practice squad guy. Or you put 3 on the roster. But you could really make it with 2 and have 1 at the practice squad. They already got 2. Now, if Kevin don't like them 2, then, but, excuse me, I don't think he won't DG. He ain't bringing him there. Real, you say, what if they bring Nate for the OC? It's gonna be about the circle. It's gonna be Nate went in his circle. So you see they bringing over Danny Breyer. Well, they requested an interview. When they request that interview for a passing game coordinator, he telling Danny like, hey, Danny, I'm gonna get you a little bit closer to OC. And you never know. If my guy ball out and dip, you'll be next man up. But he probably got to bring on a run game coordinator too, possibly. Cole, you said KS is going to destroy the Falcons, starting with the Atlanta got a good team now. Atlanta does have a good team. Their team is pretty solid. I don't know if he could just now if he really absolutely trash, we're about to find out. Because they won 8 games, back-to-back years. So he go anything less than 8, Kevin already, it's going to look like a terrible decision. He has to win more than 8. If he only win 9 back-to-back years, they could say they at least improved. But, if Kevin doesn't win in Atlanta and get them 9 wins or more, boy, they going to be on his head. Well, they going to be on, well, I guess Matt Ryan don't even care. He's married to the billionaire daughter, so he good. Charles, you said Sanders QB coach didn't teach him to stop drifting at Colorado, someone in Cleveland helped Shador. That's when he improved. I'm glad that he did get that out because it's like Michael Jordan say, when somebody be on you about what you can't do, man, go work on that and make it better. So Shador, they worked on it and made it better. In the NFL, you can't do that. You got to come with it. Okay, you say Kevin probably glad he out of Cleveland. He probably is. He probably is. You know it's people already talking. You kind of see how stuff going when they start hyping it up. Kevin's going to be amazing. He's a great head coach, 2-time coach of the year. So we get to see. Atlanta is a solid little team, so can he make some noise with them? Just girl, you say, I think that's exactly what he's going to do. Just like he did with the initial roster in here. He jack it up, it's going to be over. Monet, you said Josh Allen and others drift back too. They do. But Shador ain't going to be in the same boat with them. Shador could win 3 Super Bowls in Cleveland, and they'll still talk about that man like trash. Even though I just said 3 Super Bowls in Cleveland and win them, they'll still do him. He's still not good enough for that. I don't know if they'll let up off Shador. See, well, they gonna do that, but y'all know that certain quarterbacks get treated certain ways. Nah, Miss Bradley, I ain't get to see it. I ain't get to see it yet. But hey, blessings to y'all. I just wanted to come on and holler at y'all. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so, Life and Football. If you like college football, subscribe to my college channel, College Football with Colin Moore. And if you just want to hear me talk about Texas football, I got 3 channels, y'all. I'm rocking in this thing, Texas Football with Colin Moore. So I get with y'all. I want to come back on later today. I be telling y'all that, but I don't never get a chance to come back on because I be doing so much when I go home. But hey, blessings to y'all. Holla at